Hi, I'm Ave, and this is a vlog. Welcome. I'm a potter, and I draw stuff, and yeah, I make art. So today I have a dentist appointment, which will be the first in a while, because of the pancetta. After that, I want to go to Michael's because I am almost done shipping everything and I've been waiting on these necklace chains that I've ordered, but they're not here and they're taking a little over a week to move. So they're still in California, which is the other side of the country, which is very far away. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Michael's and see if I can find anything comparable to what I ordered, just so I can get these orders out, because the pendants are done, but I wanted to include a necklace so that people have something to string the necklace onto. So in the meantime, in my podcast interview with the Mud Peddlers, I had mentioned that I blogged about a top 10 list of podcasts that I was listening to, and I didn't realize that I wrote it like 6 years ago. So I thought it was time to make an updated one for my blog. I don't really post too many blog posts on there, but anytime something big is happening, I write about it. Occasionally I'll share a little more in-depth things, just a space for me to share my thoughts and document my life. I've always been pretty interested in documenting what's going on, whether it be LiveJournal, Blogspot. It's kind of weird to like scroll back in that blog because it goes back as far as 2015, maybe even earlier. But it's pretty showing of like where I started, and that's like pretty much like when my business started and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. But the list of podcasts I had on there, most of them have ended. Some of them are still going, and I think I could do an updated list and include some of the ones that I've already mentioned and add some new ones that I've added to my listening repertoire. Because here I am 6 years later, still listening to podcasts to broaden my business knowledge, because that's like the number one source for where I get ideas and insight on how to make my art a business. So I am currently working on the graphic for it because it's just like, need a shareable picture thing. And yeah, so I'm working on the graphic for that, and I'll probably start going through my phone and being like, okay, which podcasts am I actually listening to and stuff. So I think that'll be fun. And I will, of course, let you guys know all about those podcasts once I have that list. Okay, but for now, I am gonna get ready to go for my dentist appointments / Michael's trip. I haven't been to Michael's in over a year, so that'll be interesting. And I also have to start getting stuff for my in-person market. So that's happening on Sunday, and of course you guys will be there with me too. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff coming up for this month of May. It's the end of April. It's April 29th today, but yeah, May is filling up quick and I'm excited about it. You're gonna be in my vlog. Are you ready for this?
Maybe. It's so like perfect for your work too. I'm really worried because I couldn't tell in the picture how big it was. It's so why is it like how anything was it? It's like or it's American.
Yeah. For when I'm talking. All this stuff is so pretty. I love your stuff so much. Of course. Like, I'm just gonna go back.
Yes.
Because, yes. Okay. Hi. I had absolutely zero time to talk to you, all you lovely people, because I'm a hot mess. Every time I do a market, I'm always running late because I'm not a morning person, and I got to the market right at 9, well, a little after 9, and then I set up, and then I had to label all of my work, like the little stickers. I like to put little stickers on the mugs and stuff, and I had to do that, and that ran into the time, and then I had to be, you know, presentable for the market. But I did get to walk around and see half of this stuff. I'll definitely post the ones that I shared. I'll post their stuff in the description below, and any of the other ones that I know were there, I will include that too, as well as like the market information, because honestly it was such a cool list of people and I wish I got to see more. And it was very, very spread out across the, I guess, like hotel lobby area. And if you didn't know, New Haven is home to Yale, so a lot of the things around are very Yale centric. The Graduate Hotel definitely being very Yale centric, which, you know, it's an aesthetic, it's cool. It's like a love-hate thing with Yale and the people who go there. But today was more on the cool to be a part of side of things. And it was very, very nice to see so many of my artist friends. Like, I did not realize how much I missed them, and it was so good. Like, I wish I could hug them. That's the only thing that was missing, was being able to hug them, because like they're the people who go through the same sort of things that like no one else really understands if you don't do markets, you know. And people that came out to shop and everything, like they came with the purpose to shop. There was no browsing in terms of like, oh, I just want to go just to see. No, these people who came to shop, and they shopped at multiple tables, and obviously not always mine, totally fine, but people were definitely leaving with several bags of stuff, which is good because that means they're shopping small, and that means like the money gets circulated within our local economy and everything, like, you know, all those really awesome topics and stuff. I am currently in the parking lot because I wanted a chance to check in and share that before I forget things in my brain. I'm still kind of like hyped about it, and I'm not in the parking lot of where it was. I actually just got my second dose of the vaccine. Cool, my arm doesn't hurt or anything. I got it in my right arm because I'm left-handed. And I waited, you know, the 15-20 minutes inside, and now I can go home and veg out and just like wait to see if I feel like crap. That's the thing. Hi. So today is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And I took a big break in between like my last clip. I'm not even sure when that was. But you know what? That's fine. Had some personal stuff come up that took a lot of time unexpectedly. But trying to get back on track. I have a fairy house show coming up on Sunday. So I would love for these to be finished in time. We're gonna try it. I am pushing the boundaries. I know this is risky. I know there will be cracks. This is not something I recommend at all. But I started this one yesterday and I put it out in the sun. So like, ooh, look at that little tree. I love it so much. And then I put the hole for it to like, you know, so like when it fires, things don't like explode. I put the hole in here, like it all up in there. And that hole, like you can't fire something without a hole in it. It's kind of a myth, to be honest. But because I'm rushing things and because I know that there will be moisture, I need a hole. But yeah, so I made one and then I decided to make a second one just in case, which you guys just saw. But yeah, I decided to make a second one just in case. I will also be putting this one out in the sun today because I would need to bisque tomorrow being Thursday, so that I can glaze fire Friday. Catching where I'm going here? And then luster fire, because why do I love luster so much? Why does it need luster? It doesn't, but it does. So I'm gonna luster on Saturday for it to cool down in time for Sunday. So install is Sunday anytime before noon. A luster firing only takes like 3 to 4 hours and it takes maybe 8 to cool down. So as long as I get these in the kiln by like 8 or 9 o'clock on Saturday night for the luster fire, it should be fine. This one I feel comfortable, like almost. It's like past leather hard. And I'll show you where the cracks are. And they're exactly where I expected them to be because it is you can kind of guess where the cracks are gonna be because it's either an attachment or there's a lot of weight there or it's a little precarious. So the cracks, yeah, you can see right there. So there's a crack right here, all the way across. And I'm just going to kind of like brush dry clay in there. Like I'm gonna carve into it. And I left the texture of like attaching with this tool. I left the texture there thinking, oh, I'm probably going to carve into it even further. And I want to rub glaze in there and whatever, but I don't want like a horizontal crack. I just want the vertical one, vertical carvings. So we'll get that taken care of. And then basically the bottom just needs some refining. And if I can, I'm gonna carve this guy down to a better shape and sponge it to be nice and smooth. And while I do that, I am going to put this one out in the sun so that I can force it to be dry a lot sooner. Wasn't expecting to rush. I had plenty of notice for this show. In fact, we were going to do this show last year. Then he's like, no, we'll postpone it till next year, obviously because of, you know, pandemic stuff. But then he confirmed again, like back in February, like, hey, do you want to be in the show? Yeah. And I've had the rough idea of fairy houses, and like all last week, I've just been on Pinterest looking at different houses to be like, which direction do I want to go? Do I want it to be like a found object that they turned into a house? Do I want it to be like just a nature-based thing? Do I want it to look like it's a log that they carved into, or do I want to look like a little, like a cabin, like a little cabin house with like little shingles and stuff? And I landed on a mushroom. It's not gonna blend in at all with the woods because what I want to do is like the rainbow dice treatment that I have. Yeah, like on my dice, the pastel rainbow treatment. That's what I want to do for the top. And I think it's gonna look so good. Is it ambitious? Yes. Is it risky? Also yes. Am I excited? Very much yes. But because it's a sculpture, I don't need these to function. So I can be as precarious and as wild as I want with my drying times because it just needs to last for the day. Okay, hi, it is Friday, the Friday before the show, and I have the fairy houses glazed. One of them I already put in the kiln, and this one I just finished. I did all the little pebbles, as you can see. And there's the rainbow top. I got a little messy with the clear because it doesn't really do much of anything to the other celadons, so I don't have to be neat with it, which is kind of nice. But yeah, so this is the last thing to go into the kiln, and I don't have much else in there, to be honest. I did start some mugs, but I didn't want to rush them like I'm rushing the houses, so they're just gonna hang out and chill until next week, when I'm ready to work on them. But I'm really excited to have these houses. I think they are going to look so good. I'm so excited about them. So this is how it turned out. I'm really happy with the results, even though the iron glaze that I had rubbed into all the texture, most of it burned away. But that's okay. I know better for next time to try either a different product or a different technique. I did want to show you what it looks like with the luster. The one that was at the show had no time for luster, but the luster is so beautiful and I can't wait to make more. thank you so much for watching and hope to catch you in the next vlog. Take care. Bye.